no big statement about tonight's match.
Well, I thought it was a great match in which Minnesota played terrific and forced us to make a lot of adjustments in areas that I think a couple of our kids maybe weren't ready to make adjustments in. You know, Minnesota's, as Coach Shondell said yesterday, and I agree, they're an incredibly physical team with 3 or 4 kids that have big arms. And, you know, but I thought at the end it came down, Deja had some big blocks, but, you know, A. Scott was on offensively. Micha's serving kept us in it when other things were starting to get a little shaky out there. And I think, you know, Dom's performance goes unnoticed by a lot of people except us. So, you know, I think she passed great and made some great defensive plays on, you know, very strong attackers hitting the ball at her one-on-one.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open it up for questions for the student athletes.
Either or both of you can answer this, and your coach kind of touched on it. With so much momentum shifts back and forth, what was the difference from you guys controlling the match a little bit and then Minnesota, you know, taking control at times?
I think it was just we needed to settle down and play our game. No matter what they were doing, we knew we could neutralize them, and that's what we tried to do.
I think when you're playing really good teams and it's volleyball, it's rally scoring, so momentum's going to change, and it's just really important to kind of seize control when you can and run with it the best you can.
Micha, I don't know if you know this, but you set the NCAA tournament record for aces. Do you want to kind of talk about that? Is that an important thing for you, or is, obviously it's more important going to the Final Four, but it's nice to go down in the record book as well?
I mean, the only really important thing for me is I need to get my serve in so I can help my team. That's a really strong rotation for us anyway, so keeping it in and also knowing I can go hard at it is a good feeling.
That sounds just like some of the things I used to say to her. Just like that.
You guys scored the final 6 points in the match. You know, with what you've accomplished before, do you think there's something to be said for just having the ability, you guys just have the ability to put a team away, you think? Or just have some instinct in you to really capitalize when the time is there?
I think at our last time out, we really told each other we need to focus on these last couple points and go super hard. We knew Minnesota's going to come in really strong. They're fighting. And I think Deja did a really good job on focusing where her hitter was and when to drop and things like that.
We made really good decisions at the right time.
Can both of you talk about the heartbreak of last season? And you know, Penn State had been on this run of winning national championships, and last year to lose to UCLA. How much better it feels this year just to get to that Final Four?
It's a great feeling. I mean, we were talented last year, but we had a lot to learn, and we worked hard in the spring, the off season, and it got us here. So we'll see what we can do with it.
Anything else for student athletes? Okay, ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.
See you want to take your phone with that?
I was like, what?
Just tested.
Okay, go ahead and questions for Coach.
Russ, can you kind of talk about when Minnesota's hitters were kind of getting in a flow there, what were they doing well, or what was the key there for?
Well, I mean, again, this is a very strong lineup of attackers that they have, and it's just not that they're good hitters. They only made 18 errors in the match. It's an incredibly low number for a team that takes as many big swings as they do. You know, we were at 20 errors and they were at 18, so it was a match where, you know, we won the first game. We had some leads at different times. The second game, we really let it get away from us, and you know, they're, you know, I mean, you can have a game plan. The game plan doesn't mean anything when Harms is getting a big swing, and Dixon has been a monster player for quite some time, and I think A. Scott, Deja, I thought took some real big swings for us, but we had a couple of kids that I don't think handled the pressure as well as they would have liked or I would have liked, and you know, but that's what teams do. You know, last year when we lost to UCLA, UCLA had a team that was playing great at that time, and you know, I was disappointed how we played against UCLA. You know, I wasn't disappointed losing to UCLA. We lost to a number of teams last year, and when we lost to teams last year, the same as when we lost to teams this year. They played better than us. Coaches did a little better job that day than I did, and you know, you try and learn from the mistakes and you go on. You know, I'm pleased for the athletic department. You know, we've had a great fall run with our new football coach doing a great job, and our field hockey team winning the conference, and our women's soccer team making it to the finals, and our men's soccer team winning the Big Ten. So, you know, we feel pretty excited about trying to do our part as an athletic program at the university right now.
Coach, you said you tell Micha just to get her serve in, but she's got to serve with that side spin. It's just a huge weapon for you guys. Can you kind of elaborate on the weapon that is for your team?
Well, I mean, she could have probably broke the record last weekend, but, you know, at one point we were winning 21-0, and, you know, I just wanted to stop it myself. You know, when she's in a good rhythm, it's similar to, you know, today. We knew that Minnesota's got 3 kids that are in the air taking a good swing at the ball. A lot of teams have players that have good jump, spin, serves. So, in our case, you know, you know, we start her as our best scoring opportunity because we want to expose it as many times as we can, and, you know, we'll mix it up a little bit, but, you know, she came in with that serve, and she came in, you know, if she went in the gym right now and before they turned the lights off, she'd be out there hitting. You know, she's a kid that really is an aggressive kid that likes to hit, and she's making great progress as a setter, but, you know, not, you know, it doesn't go unnoticed by us as well that, you know, we need her to serve well. In the matches that we've struggled, she's really struggled from the end line as well.
Anything else, Coach? Appreciate your time.